Hi everybody, it's Diane here with Inchies. Aren't these cute? Yes, I made these. They're all basically from one pad, and this is old. Maybe you could find one at a garage sale or something. I wouldn't hold my breath. But anyway, on one of my videos, I think it was one of the APC videos recently, I was using this pad, and when I watched the video, I saw some of this paper, because I had been using it, and I thought, those would be perfect for Inchies. Yeah. So I made a bunch with no real intention, just to make. I didn't film it because Inchy videos don't get a lot of views. They're kind of boring. I have to look for little stuff. It's, yeah. Anyway, this one's a little different. But since they're kind of all similar, which makes sense since they came out of the same pad more or less, I was thinking of making a little cardboard plaque thing with them. If anyone remembers the ones I made for Halloween, I think it was last year. I am not sure now. And I have two Halloween boxes of Decor. I pulled one out. Yeah, you'll probably see this after Halloween, but this is prior. I pulled one out. I went through it. They're not in there. They must be in the other one. I gave up. But they were Inchies. I did four in a row on one, a couple, and then one I did, a plaque, if you will, like this with, I don't know, six or eight or something. Okay, so that's what we're doing, and I know that's real exciting, isn't it? But I want you to help me decide. So do we do them all together? Should I do 3 strips of 4? Should I do 3 squares of 4? Yeah, this one is not being included. Although I like that one quite a bit. That's kind of cute. What would you do? And then my next question is, do you paint the cardboard, add to the cardboard, peel some of the cardboard? I don't really want to cut little images just because we just did that. Here, you want a close-up look? I know they're really small. I know. Actually, I was getting a little bit of eye strain. I think it's the first time that ever happened to me. Well, I don't know. Okay, and if you're going to do like groups of 4 or 3s, which ones do you put together? There's a question for you too. So if it's going to be that tricky, should we put them all together? I don't know. I mean, Diane, she would probably group them with similar images. I would probably do these. If you want to get ambitious and make some little inchies like this, I've said this a million times, but no cards, notebook covers, bookmarks, any of that stuff. Tags, just slap one in your journal. They're so cute. Well, okay, I like these together. I suppose in a line you almost see them a little better. But then again, grouped is a little more, traditional, common of a type of decor. All right, you know what? As long as I did the Halloween ones that I don't have here, maybe I'll do these the same way and do that's my trademark now, strips. Okay. So what about though the decorating? Whoops, put it the right way. I have a piece of cardboard over here just because it was a scrap. Let's peel apart and see what they look like. I like that look, generally speaking, but I don't know for this if that's going to look right. It's okay. Maybe a little bit. Okay, a little bit. All right, I'm going to pause and cut strips and do a little bit of tearing. And then let's come back and see if we want to paint or add anything to it. And then I'm going to wire them so they can hang if I want. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm back. I think this looks pretty good. It dawned on me, the ones I can't find, the Halloween ones, I put ribbon down the middle behind the Inchies. Is that something we want to do here? And if so, we need a color. This is gold. They don't all have to be the same color. Well, that doesn't show up on the cardboard. It matches the Inchies nicely, but it matches the cardboard too well. Well, I have orange, but I don't know if that's too Halloween-ish looking. I believe this is what I put on the Halloween ones. I don't like it. It's okay. You want to use orange? Go ahead. I have a brown. Oh, that's kind of sharp. Okay. Do we want it hanging past a little bit? Do we want it up? I think past a little bit. All right. Do we want the same on all three? Well, these two have a little more gold on them. Do you have a gold? No. I used to. Got used up. Oh, I don't think yellow. It's narrow besides. No, I don't like that. All right, would you please tell the ribbon ghost to stop screwing around with Diane's ribbon? Okay. Green. Why do I say it like that? I said green instead of green. Green. Well, too green. I don't really have an olive. That's okay. I'm not impressed. Well, all right. I think it's going to be this for everything. Okay. Oh, I don't know. You guys ever been in a streak where just no matter what you touch, it falls on the floor? And my husband says that means you're tired. I think it means just some outside force trying to drive me crazy. Anyway, I've been in a funk like that for, oh, I don't know, 25 years. All right, do we want, now that I just put these all back, do we want any paint? I have paint, I have water, I have a brush in the water, which means I don't want paint, right? I'm brushing the camera with my hair. I guess I have to get rid of this big bouffant hairdo. It just keeps bumping into the camera. Okay. Or we could just put a little something on the edge. Should we try that? I want like an off-white. I don't have that. I'm gonna have to mix it again. Did you bring up a palette thing? No. All right, can you find an old icky piece of wax paper? Probably. Here's one. Okay, let's try it. After all, it's just a piece of cardboard. If I don't like it, I can go cut another piece. Not that I want to, but I can. This is that separated stupid paint, isn't it? I think so. I always pull this out thinking it's brown and it's burgundy. Rust red, no. Hello, brown, here. I was also thinking if you want to make Inchies or something, Twinchies, what about place cards for your Thanksgiving table? Wouldn't that be cute? I think that's really cute. I generally don't have people here for Thanksgiving though. I'm gonna have to have people over just so I can use these. Okay. I don't know if we could tell. It's more interesting that way, isn't it? Okay, yeah, okay. All right, I'm gonna paint the other two. I'm gonna glue them down and wire them and let you see them. Come on back. Okay, here they are, finished. I think these are nice. A little tip, trim your ribbon if you extends, trim it before you wire it. I did it the other way around and it was kind of hard to trim it. I had to bend down the wire. But the glue wasn't quite dry on the ribbon. That's why I did it that way. Okay. You know, you could take this further. If you wanted to spatter a little, that would be okay. Maybe a second color of ribbon down the middle would be nice, a little jazzier. I didn't think of that at the time. That leftover one I put here in one of my smash books. I've been putting in Inchies that I think are so great they have to go in a book. I knew I used this mushroom before. I didn't know it was in here though. So there's two different approaches. There's cheesecloth under there, and that's a little crochet cotton. It's got text, old text behind there, book page. Interesting. But yeah, these are fun, and so here's another use for your Inchies that I think I'm the only one left on the planet that makes them. But if, like I said, you want to do Twinchies or just, you know, a small-ish square. It doesn't have to be an exact measurement of any type. But there you go. Okay, everyone. Happy fall. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.